Hello. Hello, chat. Hello, guys. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're all having a good weekend, guys. Everyone is having a good weekend. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome, guys. Watching from Night Shift in Cab. Sounds interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I would mind doing night shift. Honestly, I mean, you know, so much for me to just say things, but I don't know. I don't. I'm a night guy. I prefer the night. Hey, Doug. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, dude. Thank you, Doug. That's very much appreciated. What's the goal today? Not die. Not die and probably get advanced tools. Probably. Night shift is cool. You play games 90% of the time. You do a night shift, there is more money in it, and you don't sleep that much anyway. Yeah, I mean, especially if you get paid. Especially if you get paid paid more to do the night shift. And no, I don't I don't like the day. The day is cringe. Much prefer I'm more active at night. No TTS? No, I've turned off the I turned off the alerts because it was crashing my stream, and yeah, I had enough of it crashing my stream, so. Extra money? Yeah. Crashing my stream? No, nothing, nothing, my stream hasn't crashed ever since I turned alerts off. It's been fine since. I want to repair the deagle. If I can. Don't have to deal with people, so it is a bonus. Yeah. Hey, Ryan. See ya, Duck. Yeah, I don't know. I think night shift does seem quite appealing. If I had to do it. If I had the choice, I guess. It also depends on like where the night shift is. Like, night shift as like at a club is probably not the best, but like, you know, working night shift at like a petrol station, where you see like what, you probably see like 50 customers max. over the course of like 8 hours. It's probably not that bad. Get paid by how many kilometers you do. Yeah. Just drive around in circles. Just drive around in a circle. You actually wonder, like... I actually wonder how many taxi drivers do that, right? Okay, I forgot my companions. Like, I actually wonder how many taxi drivers intentionally take longer routes just so they earn more money. None gasses money? Yeah, but it's... Look, they're earning a lot more the longer you're in their car than what, you know, the gas money. Right? Because, you know, while you're in their car, they're earning money. Rather than, you know, just waiting for a next customer. You know what the worst job is? I apologize if you have this job, but I would hate to be a bus driver. Bus drivers seem like the lamest jobs just ever. No wonder all bus drivers are like extremely grumpy all the time. Like what, you just sit there in your little cabin in the bus, drive around, you know. It seems extremely just, I don't know, annoying to do. Sounds easy. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't like the idea of sitting in traffic all day. Even if I'm paid to be there. Yeah, to be fair, bus drivers also, yeah. You know what the truly worst one is, though? Oh, great. I wonder if I can just hide in, like, one of these. Can I squeeze in here? Oh, dude, I was safe for a minute. Yeah, I have to stay extremely still. I can't move an inch. But yeah, the worst job, I think the worst job is a school bus driver. Right, being a bus driver is one thing, but having to deal with a bunch of, like, annoying teenagers on a bus. Oh, my companion is dropping like flies. Uh-oh. But yeah, having to deal with a bunch of annoying teenagers, and like, I would know, right, because I was that annoying teenager one time on the bus. Our bus was so bad. The school bus was so bad. It was actual abysmal. You know why? You know why it was so bad? Because there was one stop. There was one bus stop that they insisted in going to that increased the travel time by like 15 to 20 minutes. Right? Like when I got my car, it would take me like 20 minutes to drive to school. The bus took upwards of 40 minutes to get to school. Because it took a really bad route, because there was one stop that was just like, it was just out of the way. Stupid. Didn't know you had school buses in Britain? Yeah, not the American type though. We don't have the, you know, big yellow buses that like America has. They're private buses. Are they public in America, the school buses? I'm not sure. But it's like private coaches basically. But no, we don't have the big yellow buses. Can I get out, please? Am I stuck in here now? What is this Ironman run for, Invictus? Fun. Dare I say. Dare I say you can have fun in this game? I don't know, just playing Ironman, because why not? I honestly can't for the life of me remember if I've beaten Ironman. I honestly cannot remember if we beat Ironman before I played S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. I genuinely forgot, I don't know. So yeah. Hey monkey. Yeah. Fun isn't really a word used around here too much. We don't do that here. Hey Leah, hope you're doing well today. Fun? What's that? Such a foreign concept. The foreign concept. It's a day today. It's Saturday today. Yeah. Gross. Are there any good games coming out soon? I know, Kingdom Come Deliverance came out recently. When's the Doom game coming out? Is that later this year? I want it now. Man, the new Doom game looks good. I really hope that they, I really hope that they've pull through with it. But by looking at all the trailers, the new Doom game looks really good. It does look very promising. I just hope they pull through. It's gonna be a shame. It's gonna be a shame without Mick Gordon, but you know, all good things must come to an end. Try Helldivers 2. I never got Helldivers 2. I kind of missed the hype train as such when it came to Helldivers 2. I don't know. I mean, it seems like a good game. It's just, I don't know. I just didn't get it, I guess. I did, not the additional storylines. Oh, so I beat Living Legend, right? I beat the Living Legend Iron Man. I completely forgot about that, to be honest. In fact, it's probably on my, probably just check my YouTube. It would be there, right? I go to my... Yeah, I have to scroll all the way down. Because we, the finale, the final farewells. Why am I so bad at... No, this is Gunstinger. Yeah, we played Gunslinger before, I remember now. We did Gunslinger, and then we did... I'm trying to remember, man. There's Halloween stream. Dude, you know what's crazy, man? I don't remember a single one of these streams. Like, all of these streams. Here we go, the grand finale. This was probably it, right? Yeah, there's the sarcophagus. Yeah, okay, so we did beat Living Legend. And then we see Sid at the end, right? Did we see Sid at the end? Oh no, we didn't, because we're duty. We saw this guy. Yeah, so I did beat Living Legend in Ironman. Okay. Only took me like 2.5 years, I think. Only. You just did the brain scorcher, you hated it, you died like 8 times and lost your companions? Well, at least you did it. Honestly, the brain scorcher is just about learning. You can memorize, like, I've memorized where every single spawn is in the brain scorcher. By now. Because I've done the brain scorcher so many times. You'd literally just memorize every single spawn. That doesn't sound good. Why is the light, like, flickering? That's mildly annoying. Okay. Cool. Let me reload. New Monster Hunter is coming out. Explain to me what Monster Hunter is. I've never played a Monster Hunter game. Hey Vinks. PlayStation Network got hacked again. How come? What's the motive this time? Who did they piss off? You finished your first Invictus after 3 years? Hell yeah. Imagine you're paying like $300 for a console. Imagine paying like $60 for a game. Imagine paying 120. Oh, is it in protest of the PlayStation online stuff? Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's such a foreign concept to think of, right? Like, as you know, as a certified PC gamer, it's such a weird concept to think of that you have to pay a yearly subscription to access the internet, right? Like, imagine if that was on PC, right? Like, obviously you have your internet bill, right? Excluding that. But like, you know, imagine getting a new PC and then you have to pay a yearly fee just to connect it to the internet. Like, it's such a strange concept. I don't, and the other thing is, like, I don't know why they still do it. Like, I understand, like, you know, maybe back when PlayStation first came out, because Xbox does it as well. Microsoft also has the online thing. But, like, there's no way that they're making that much money from it, right? Surely they benefit more from just letting people use online features for free and selling other things. Like, surely. I don't know who did it first. Probably Microsoft, I would imagine. Yeah, with the Xbox 360. Like, yeah, back in those days, right? Back when the Xbox 360 first came out, I would understand a subscription for, you know, online services because, you know, it was a different time back then. But like in 2025, having to pay to connect your console to the internet is kind of crazy to me, right? Having to pay an additional fee to just play online games. That's just crazy. Hey, Heli, Elias, hope you're doing well today. Like with how expensive consoles are these days, you'd expect them to come with online accessibility. Online access. Right. Well, the first 3 generations of PlayStation didn't really have online stuff, did they? Like, I'm sure PS1 and PS2 didn't have online connection. So... paying monthly for monthly unrestricted access to all games in store versus playing to play multiplayer? No, that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure Xbox Game Pass is different to the online pass or whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure they're separate things. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it worked when I had it. For Ironman runs, what's my advice for transferring into a map and being surrounded by 5 monolith and exosuits? I mean, at that point, you're basically just asking me, like, what's your best advice to win at a casino? I can't really give you advice. Get lucky. Unfortunately, it's just a thing that happens in this game. The best thing that you can do is just instantly run back out. If you see like a group of monolith on top of you, you just run to the transition zone again and try and get out before they can shoot. Game Pass is their Xbox Live now. I mean, I still think that it should be, you shouldn't have to pay a subscription just to get access to the internet on consoles. So Ironman runs are just you will die. It's about the journey, not the destination, unless you rush to the end. Yes, exactly. Welcome to Gamma. There are times in this game where you will just die, and there's like nothing you can do about it because it's Gamma. I'm just gonna start my rant for subscriptions. I hate subscription models. I honestly hate subscription model. If I want something, I want to make one-time purchase, and that's it. I don't want to be charged every month a set amount. The only good thing that comes out of subscription models is like the first month is free or something, right? I didn't shoot you, did I? Sorry. You good? Cool. Yeah, the only good thing about subscription models is they normally offer like a monthly free trial, and then you can just do that for a month and then cancel. No, but subscription in terms of support is different, right? Like, subscription model on Twitch, in terms of donation, is different. First of all, you know, it's a donation, right? You aren't really getting anything back from it, right? Like, obviously I'm giving you content, but you know, there's nothing that I'm giving you really, apart from, you know, a special badge and all that stuff. You don't really get anything out of it more than if you didn't donate to me, right? It's just like it's a sign of like thankfulness. It's a sign of thank you, right? And secondly, and most importantly, at least on Twitch, if you subscribe to someone on Twitch for like a month, at the end of the month, you don't get charged, right? You have to manually sub to them again. Whereas all of these subscription models, they will keep charging you until you specifically cancel. And I feel like this is why they do it on purpose, obviously, because they make more money. You know, they rely on the fact that a lot of people will just forget to cancel their subscription, and then they just get extra money because, you know, they get charged again. This guy doesn't have a magazine in his gun. Smartest freedom soldier. Gratitude, yeah. It's fun until they ask for your credit card info. I mean, the free trial stuff, they already have my credit card info, so they already had it, so it's, you know. I love charcoal. What's the best Remington upgrade, Magpul or other one? I mean, the Deer Hunter's the best one. It's the one with, I think it's this one, right? The Archangel. I believe, just because it has the bigger magazine, and that's like the only thing that matters. Weed loaded, not his bullets. Oh, Taction G36. Like Netflix, when they changed the price a few years ago, they just kept auto-charging. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Microsoft did something really scummy recently. I remember watching a video on it. How they, what they did was, it was for Microsoft Office, I believe, which again, like I said this the other day, but I don't see why anyone should be paying for Microsoft Office. There is no reason to. But basically, they basically changed the names of all of their. They changed the names of all of their like tiers because they got different tiers, right? Like that have different features in each. So they changed the name of all these tiers. And then what they did is they automatically upgraded people to a higher tier, which means they had to pay more. But they didn't. The only thing they told them was that the price was going up, right? They sent an email saying that like you will now be charged this much instead, right? And it looks like they were just increasing the prices, right? But in reality, they were automatically upgrading their tier, right? So they could still pay the same amount as they had. But because of the way they worded it, it sounds like, you know, it's a mandatory, you know, price increase. But no, they were just silently upgrading them, which is just really scummy. I also had a really scummy thing the other day. I don't know if I can find the picture. But I hate when they do this. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I don't think I'm gonna find it now, but basically I was ordering a pizza. I was ordering a pizza to pick up, and when I was filling in my information, I put in my email, and there was a tick box, right? You know how they normally put a checkbox saying like, check this box if you want to opt into promotional emails and advertisements, right? They normally do that, but no, this time the box, the checkbox said, tick this box if you want to opt out of promotional emails, right? Which is so scummy, right? Because you normally look at that box, and if you just briefly look over it, you think, you know, I'm not going to tick that box because, you know, I'm not going to tick that box because I don't want the advertisements in my email. But they purposely switched it, knowing that people would gloss over it, right? And no, you have to tick the box if you want to opt out, which is stupid. Spawned into Pripyat entrance. It spawned me 5 feet further in normal. There's a push normally that one hit you. What are you? Finest freedom site. 64 gigabytes. It's not that much. When it comes to images and video, I swear. Not that I would know. Green one can get the thermal scope. Ugh. Dude, I have 2 pots of beans. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't like beans. I ordered some food today because I was hungry. And it just came with 2 pots of beans. And like, I don't like beans. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I just have it. I should go chuck them at someone's car or something. I think that S.T.A.L.K.E.R normally in game is set at 2018, so 64 gigabytes of storage seems kind of big for handheld devices like PDAs. No. I don't know. 2018 wasn't that long ago. I mean, which iPhone was out in 2018? It was probably like the iPhone like 8 or something, right? Can you tell me? Actually, no. iPhone 8 was, yeah, 2016. iPhone 9, I guess? Wait, the iPhone 9 doesn't exist? What the hell? Why? Which iPhone came out? Okay, we'll go with the iPhone 10, right? iPhone 10 came out before 2018. And that has... Yeah, you can get up to 256 gigabytes of space on it. I don't know. $7 years? Yeah, 7 years ago isn't that long ago. As in, like... What's a good comparison? Like... What's like a really... Red Dead Redemption 2. When did Red Dead Redemption 2 come out? That came out in like, what, 2018, right? This game is set in the same year that Red Dead 2 came out. And Red Dead 2 still feels like a new game, right? But it came out 7 years ago now. So... What does my normal weapon loadout look like? That's what you can't decide. Normally I have a sniper, and then some assault rifle, and then normally a SMG, basically, for mutants.
I'm tired of this shit.
It's the same thing with planes, right? If I asked you to draw a plane, if I asked you to draw a plane that came out 60 years ago, 60 years ago, right? You would probably like draw like a prop plane, right? But no, the F-16 is 60 years old, right? 60 years ago already. So it's just crazy. Drawn Dorito-shaped jets. I don't know when Sweden started making planes. I don't know when. Get Duck. Duck knows everything about Swedish planes. PDAs aren't iPhones. Would you spend like 2,000 for a phone that immediately gets bricked after emissions? Well, if they're purpose-built PDAs, then they probably have more storage, right? They have more storage than regular phones then, I would imagine. It's only a 10-year gap between the Lancaster and the Vulcan. Holy man. Man, rest in peace Concorde. I hope they revitalize the Concorde at some point. I want to see it again. Concorde was the best plane ever, okay? How much to take the PPSH for the brain scorcher? If you aim for the leg, it wouldn't be too bad. Is the pointy downward slanting nose plane? Yeah. It's the droop snoot. Droop snoot, my beloved. It's this guy with the little schnoz. It was a supersonic passenger plane. Only supersonic passenger plane, yeah. But it was cancelled or cut or whatever because I think one of the main reasons was just the noise. You know, going supersonic. Why is it Pepsi? But yeah, going supersonic creates a lot of noise, and you know, if these planes had to land at the same airports that normal planes do, then they're normally like, you know, they're normally around quite populated areas. So, what the hell was that? But yeah, rest in peace, Concorde, man. Such a cool plane. You thought it was because one crashed? Probably. Well, I'm sure one of them at least crashed, but no. I mean, how many passenger planes have crashed? But we still fly, don't we? And expensive to run, even for a luxurious class jet. I mean, they're probably expensive at the time, but that's because they were kind of a prototype, right? If the Concorde was actually like mass produced in a way, or normalized, then I'm sure the prices would go down. You know, the cost. But yeah, rest in peace, man. Where's my gun jamming? Why is it jamming? I got bad parts in it, I guess. At least one. But yeah, never forget my beloved plane. Speaking of planes, I believe we are making a new one, I believe. I remember reading something about it was England, Italy, and Japan, I believe, are working on a new fighter plane, which is cool. Looking forward to that. Interesting to see when that comes out. What are you doing over there? %1 jam chance. Your gun, meantime, jamming at 13 shots. It should tell you the jam chance. Oh, it does. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, 0.72% chance of jam. Basically 100%. Hello. There's a bunch of bodies here. Playing as mercenary. Where are you? There he is. He's running away, man. Come back here. Where's that emote? I can't see it. It hasn't loaded yet. He's fighting a flesh over there, man. It died? Oh, it's broken for everyone. Okay.
Ah, shit! My weapon's jammed!
Are you serious? 0. Dude. 0% jam probability. Are you serious? Sorry. I'm reading right. 0% jam probability. Good one. This game is really funny sometimes. And this gun jammed as well. 0.72% jam probability. Jams after 5 shots. Really? Okay, dude. jammed again. It jammed again. Something broken with this gun? Why is it jamming? Okay, dude. Number one rule in Gamma. Don't believe what it says on the tin. 99% of the time it lies. There's always a 1% chance the tooltip chance is only from parts. But a gun is only the parts now, right? There's no more overall health condition. There's no more overall gun condition.
This is the...
Okay, dude. I was reading chat. Doesn't count. But there's, I don't know, there's no more overall condition anymore. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Don't make no sense. There's additional jam chance that's always there regardless of parts. Well then why doesn't it say that? Why doesn't it change the jam? Oh, now the jam probability is 5%. What? I guess it was just broken then. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Cool. What's the scariest place in Gamma? Probably Sid's bunker. That place is terrifying. The monstrosities that occur down there. Very interesting. Why does my dude smell sound like Joe Swanson? I know. Why does he have bad voice lines? Due to the prices? What prices of what? What do you mean? It's a hotkey to remove your helmet. Why would you ever need that? In what situation would you need to toggle your helmet? Oh, Sid's bunker. What do you mean? Sid's prices are very fair and reasonable. Very. Hmm. You're a gazillionaire? You're not a gazillionaire? I think that's the real skill issue. Prevent certain meds from being used with a helmet? I see. Isn't that a misery mod feature? You can't eat with your helmet on or something. Another great reason why you should play Misery. The only true wish from the Wish Granter is World Peace Wish? No. There is no good wish that you can make at the Wish Granter. If you wish for world peace at the Wish Granter, then the Wish Granter is going to remove every human from Earth. Because if there's no human from Earth, then there can't be anyone fighting. The Wish Granter is literally made to be a monkey's paw. There's no way that you can't trick it as such. No matter what your wish is, it will always have unexpected outcomes that usually are bad. There's no way around it. Just like how there's no way around... I need to go blow my nose. If you do nothing. If you go to the Wish Granter and do nothing, your game crashes. I'm not even joking. If you talk to the Wish Granter in Gamma and click the do nothing option, your game just crashes. I have no idea why, but it does. But, yeah. I mean, if you don't make a wish, then nothing bad can happen, right? That's the, that's what you should do, right? If you go to the Wish Granter, just don't make a wish. And everything will continue as normal. Wish Granter only works if you actually make a wish. Why you would want in zone people like monoliths and bandits? Where the only person you need for the happy life in zone is Sid? Yeah. Just avoid the Wish Granter, I guess? I mean, yeah, but, you know, not everyone can come to that conclusion. You wish for the Wish Granter to not exist? Then the Wish Granter just kills you instantly. It just kills you because then you're dead. And if you're dead, then you can't, you know, the Wish Granter doesn't exist for you. Because, well, you're dead. Trust me, there is no possible way that you can word, or just, you know, there's just no way to trick the Wish Granter. It is impossible. It is literally... Did I get damaged by that? But yeah, it's literally made to be impossible to outplay as such. So, don't even try. It's pointless. Hello, Steez. Hello. I'm not gonna lie, Not gonna lie, I have no idea where Venezuela is on a map. My geography is worse than, like, I don't know, a primary school student. What is the point then? Were they having a laugh? Yeah. I believe the Wish Granter helps Monolith, though. I believe the Wish Granter was kind of specifically made for Monolith. Like, I believe there's something like Monolith can get stuff from it, the Wish Granter, like weapons. Oh no. The Wish Granter is a trap created by the Sea Conscious to protect their secret. After a wish has been granted, the zone expands by 5 kilometers in all directions. The wish granted is an illusion or a violent trick, often brainwashing the victims into seeing the Wish Granter as a divine being and turning them into a monolith cultist in service of the Sea Conscious, willing or not. Not many are... Yeah. Yeah. Not many have reached the Wish Granter, and there's no confirmed reports of anyone coming back after visiting it without facing death, insanity, or monolith brainwashing. Exceptions: the Doctor managed to reach it, come back human, however that is just a tale or a myth. So there you go. It was created as a trap. The Wish Granter, it was a trap made by Sea Conscious to protect, well, the Sea Conscious. Mongoose. I guess this website has Stalker 2 stuff now. Bunch of cut weapons. Pancor jackhammer. Igla. Anti-aircraft. I guess helis were meant to be in the game, I guess. Minigun. Night vision device for weapons. Red Wolf. What's a Morlock? Interesting. Those are like these are like super mutants, right? They look like it from Fallout, kinda. No, I've never actually heard of this mutant. I didn't realize that this was cut. I mean, I've heard of all the other ones, right? Interesting. My ancestors are ashamed of me. Why? What did I do this time? I don't know. Don't touch the shiny rock, okay? It's not that hard. Just don't touch the shiny rock and you'll be fine. S.T.A.L.K.E.R was like a cyberpunk in terms of overpromises. Was it? I mean, I was like what, 3 years old when S.T.A.L.K.E.R came out. I don't remember it, I say, but did they overpromise the game? I don't know. Almost a lot of things like hunting mechanics, drivable cars and such. Hunting mechanics. I mean, the game has skinning mechanics, I guess. What would have been like Red Dead Redemption hunting. I think that would be cool, honestly. I honestly think like having Red Dead Redemption hunting and like having, imagine having like legendary mutants and stuff that you have to hunt down. I think that would have been a cool stalker feature. They fixed the flashbang. Gamma added skinning mechanics, though I thought. No, the original games had mutant skinning. You could loot mutant parts. It's not just a Gamma thing. Annoying to have to use a certain kind of gun to get the proper parts. What do you mean? I mean, you could use any gun to kill mutants. Unless you're talking about Red Dead Redemption and how like bows and stuff give better quality pelts. Yeah, but that would be fine. That'd be fine having specific weapons, right? Because it would actually like incentivize hunting in a way. Like, yeah, you could just kill the mutant with your normal gun and get like bad quality pelt. Or you could, you know, specifically go out hunting with a specific gun to get high quality pelts. It would actually give a reason to go out to hunt mutants. In every single Stalker game, there is like no reason to go mutant hunting. Specifically going out just to kill mutants. No reason. Also in Red Dead, legendary animals in Red Dead could be killed in any way. They didn't have quality. I remember hunting half the animals just with like an explosive bow and arrow because it was easier. Yanta. We can go to Yanta, I guess.
Okay, let's do it.
No, I think Stalker 2 could have a good hunting system. Or just Stalker in general could have. I don't know, I feel like mutants are kind of a glossed over feature in the Stalker games. Like they exist purely as enemies, that's it. The only reason, you know, mutants exist is it's just another thing to attack the player. But like, what if you actually made them like interactive as such? And added like, you know, hunting and stuff. Does the eagle movement, like the left to right, is so shitty? Yeah. Yeah, I hate the new running, like inertia, whatever it is. Everything just feels so loose now. Like the player arms don't feel attached to your body anymore. It feels like they just float around. Right? Like every gun it just looks weird. It looks like a game from like, I don't know, 2010 or something. Like a first-person shooter from then. I much prefer the other running animation. Not the lowered weapon running animation or whatever. Pet Chimera would be based, man. I want a Pet Chimera.
All right.
Ride it into battle like a horse. Ay, ay, ay. This guy not sell? Oh, it does. I am blind. What would be the worst pet? I mean, a Snork is kind of just a human, so like... Same with Bloodsucker or Controller. Right. They're literally just human. So, I don't know, that would be kind of weird. I don't know. Probably a controller just because it's so... Not a controller, a Chimera just because it's so big. Controllers have feelings too. Yeah. Controllers are like the most human mutant out of all the humanoid mutants. Controllers are kind of basically still human. They're more human than like Snorks. Or Bloodsuckers. So yeah. Go away. So fast. Pseudo giants would be annoying to have. I mean, yeah. They're not really like pets. You would never really keep one as a pet, I guess. Any loners here to kill me? I don't get why people have chihuahuas as pets. I honestly don't. Like, they're like, just small little yappy dogs. Why would you want one? No, my dog doesn't yap. She barks. She still barks. She's not that small as such. It's a high-pitched bark. Well, not that high-pitched, but she still barks. Easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the point of chihuahuas. Why do they exist? First dog. Yeah, pretty much. What the hell is a VHS tape? I'm too young to know what VHS is. That's what like the cavemen used. The cavemen used VHSs to store their cave paintings on. Ooh, I like this gun. I don't know, I've never used a VHS. VHS is beyond my time. Rage bait streamer? No, I've honestly never used a VHS. The earliest physical media format that I used is probably just CDs. I've used CDs, but that's it. I know what a VHS tape is, I am just rage baiting, but I've never used one. I've never used a floppy disk. I've never used a VHS. I only use CDs. Kids these days. Dude, I genuinely thought, you know when a computer said burn to CD? I actually thought that would just like set fire to the CD in your computer. Like I was honestly scared to accidentally click that button. Subconside, thank you for the follow, dude. I hope you're doing well today. Now my computer doesn't even have a... It doesn't even have a CD drive. Can't even use one if I wanted to. Why would I be storing stuff on a CD though? What is the biggest DVD side? Ugh, they got hiccups now. What was the biggest DVD CD size? Hey Sob. How much data? 4.7 gigabytes of storage, enough for 2 hours of video. 4.7 gigabytes of storage. I mean, when was this? What, 1995? That's quite a lot for 1995, right? Almost 5 gigabytes. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess compare that to like a floppy disk, which is like, what? A couple megabytes. You know what? I remember having to learn this, actually. I remember being taught what all of the read and write DVD meant. But I bet you they don't teach this anymore. It's completely pointless to teach it, right? Why would you need to learn any of this anymore? Who even uses DVDs? 16 gigabytes of data, god damn. Aesop, 16 megabytes when you last time used it? What, floppy disks? You have a box full of CDs of pirated early 2000 movies? You know what I never got? I never understand what Blu-ray is. I never understood what Blu-ray was. Well, it's just higher quality DVD. Because Blu-ray always cost more. I always remember that. Like, the price of a Blu-ray CD was always more than just the standard DVD. Just higher fidelity, I guess. Hmm. How much can Blu-ray hold? I don't know if it can hold any more. I think because it was higher. Actually, it probably does, right? Well, Blu-ray to burn data to that's larger than the capacity. Let's say 40 gigabytes. 40 gigabytes on BD25. Oh, here we go. Like 50. High capacity Blu-rays. 128 goes up to 128 gigabytes on a Blu-ray. Check the capacity of floppy disks. Store up to 1.2 megabytes. Holy man. Holy. Yeah, 1.2 megabytes. Yeah. Going from 1.2 megabytes to 4 gigabytes is quite a big step up. Yeah, 1.2. I mean, some of them aren't even 1 megabyte. Some pretty big ones here. Relatively, I guess. 1.44 megabytes. You guys don't know these numbers? No, I've never used a floppy disk. I don't think I've ever touched a floppy disk in my life. How many miles is England top to bottom? I don't know. I would guess it's around... I would say 8,000, I guess. 8,000 miles? No, that's too high, I think. 6,000. Final answer, 6,000. No, okay, I didn't mean... didn't mean that, but it is correct. The British Empire was the height of Britain, but that's not what I wanted. How tall is of Britain? Oh my god, please. Let me just go on the let me just go on maps and Pluto streamer. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to drive from here, Verso, all the way to Portsmouth. That would be... What? 710 miles. Okay, I was far off. Yeah. I guess 10 times that. Yeah, no, I was far off, man. What the hell? Also, look how straight this railway is. Look at that. Wait, that's... Yeah, it's a railway. Probably. Also, how do you drive... Oh, it's a plane. I was gonna say, how do you drive over the water? But only a 12-hour drive. If you wanted to go from the very top to the very bottom, it's only a 12-hour drive, though. That's pretty... I mean, what, compared to America, right? Like, how long does it take to get from one side of America to the other? Let's go from here. $8,000 is like the world distance. To be honest, I think I was thinking of like the circumference of the Earth or something. I want to go to New York. Yeah, that is 46 hours. Oh my god, please. 46 hours. 3,000 miles. You can stay in Texas driving 700 miles? Really? Is that how big Texas is? Yeah, I guess so. If I go from like... Also, why is this city on the border? Surely they just put it one side. Where does the border end? Why are there so many cities on the border of like two states? Are they stupid? Yeah, there you go. So from getting from one end of Texas to the other, it takes the same amount of time to get from the top of England to the bottom. That's kind of nuts, right? Been a man in Britain that went to a journey to offensive named towns. Oh yeah. Yeah, England has quite a few weirdly named places. Land's End to John O'Groats. You can see Steezy's house from here. I can see your house from here. How big is Russia? Is Russia like oversized because of like, you know how like, it's like countries at the top of the globe are like stretched or something. Like how big is, if I went from here to here, how big is that? Why are there so many? Stop. Oh my god, stop. Why are you playing Google Maps? We are seeing how poor my geography skills are. What do you mean you can't calculate distance? Is there literally just no roads? Is there literally no way to get over here? People live here, no? Do they? Maybe not. Right click to measure distance. You can do that. Oh, that's crazy. Could have told me that, like, I don't know. Start. Why is it curved? Who bent my ruler? I guess because that's a straight line, right? No, be straight, please. Okay, so no, that is like 8,000 kilometers across the whole of Russia. 8,000 kilometers, it says. So it is long. So that was my guess, right? I guess I was in miles though. Damn. Okay, fair enough. This just proves that I know nothing about geography.
Oh shit.
One day I'll do one of those name the countries tests. And you can truly see how poor my geography skills are. You know, the one thing I'm actually okay at, I can't name where the countries are, but I'm actually pretty okay with flags. For some reason, I'm pretty good at flags. GeoGuessr is also fun. GeoGuessr is just something else, though. That's like a whole different subset of knowledge. Like, just because I know where places are on a map, it doesn't mean I know, like, what these places actually look like. And, like, which side of the road they drive on. Typically the wrong side, but, you know. Also, isn't GeoGuessr stupid now? They made it, like, heavily pay to win. Well, not pay to win, but, like, heavily monetized. Like, you can't even do... You get, like, one free game a day or something. Then you have to pay them. There are 2 Russias in Russia. On the left of Ural Mountains, there's a modern Russia, on the left of the Ural Mountains, it's just forest and wilderness. Yeah, I mean, Russia is very much like Australia in terms of population density. Like, it's like 99% of Russia is just unoccupied. Not really, but... Population density of more than 2 people per square kilometer. Yeah, so like the entire, like, you know, eastern section of Russia, there's not, you know, there's not 2 people per square kilometer, which is kind of crazy. Except for this random place here. But yeah, I mean, Australia is also like this, right? I spelled that correctly. Like, majority of Australia is completely inhabited. Uninhabited, inhabited. It's only like and it's always at the edge. I guess because the middle is just like unbearable to live in. But yeah. It's only like very little bit of Australia where people actually live. You befriended bandits in Clear Sky as ISG, should you be ashamed? That's a very specific combination of friends. Some family is owning such amount of land that is size of a medium-sized country. What's with the flickering light after an emission? Why does the ground flicker like that? Mildly infuriating. Oh, you snork. You have to look at the sky. The sky isn't flickering. We should go make our own country in Australia. Let's just go to one of like the inhabitable places, and let's just claim it as our own. Make our own country there. You as president? Nah. We don't have a... It's a British territory, okay? We have a queen, a king. You can be the queen, Steez. There you go. It's still flickering.
I need to reload.
You can own land the size of France, but 70% is just dried sand and ground. I mean, that doesn't sound horrible, to be fair. I mean, there are worse places, right? Like, isn't like the whole of Florida just built on swampland? Like, Florida is literally just like a bog. A muddy bog, and they built on it. Swamp is built around Florida. No, I'm pretty sure they built it in a bog. Dude, what is with the light? Why is it flickering so much? I've never seen this bug before. I've been to Florida a few times. Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Florida a few times, and I've been to New York and Boston. I haven't been anywhere in the south or the west, though. I mean, well, Florida's south, but like, you know. Been to Dollywood. Maybe. What's that? I haven't been to Hollywood, no. That's what you're saying. I don't think. I want to go to Vegas. I want to gamble my life away. Do you want to have a chat? Do you want to have a trip to Vegas? You guys want to come with me? Honestly, though, like, honestly, I think I would actually quite like to go to Vegas. But, like, just not do any gambling. I feel like Vegas is quite a fun place to go to, even if you're not going there to, you know, waste your money away. You know, you get to go there and watch other people waste their money away. You just sit there, laughing with all your money in your wallet. Isn't Bollywood the Indian Hollywood? Also, I want to go to Vegas because it's Fallout reference. New Vegas reference. Go to Vegas and ask to join Caesar's Legion. You have a bad habit whenever you're talking about Las Vegas IRL, you always call it New Vegas. Yeah, I had the same thing. You know what the biggest Mandela effect is though? You know what the biggest Mandela effect is? This picture. Why doesn't the bear have two heads? Why doesn't the bear have two heads, man? Where's the second head? This one always throws me off. I can't look at the normal one the same anymore. I don't think anyone actually lives in Las Vegas. I can't imagine it's a nice place to live. You just go there for like a week. I mean, obviously people live in Las Vegas, but I can't imagine it's nice to live there. It's like London. You know, living in London is like hell on earth. But like, yeah, it's nice to visit every now and then. Live on the outside of Vegas and never go to the city? What, live where they store the radioactive waste? There still is the waste site, right? Yeah, Yucca Mountain. Nuclear waste repository. Go live in between the waste. Radiation spiked. You've seen the opinion that Nevada and Las Vegas is rather boring with the exemption for a few casinos. Now, is that the review of someone who went to Vegas and spent all their money? Because I think your kind of your review of Vegas heavily depends on if you earn or lose all your money. I feel like I said, just go to Vegas without spending like anything on casinos. Go to Vegas without going to any casino. Or, well, go to the casinos, but only for like the hospitality as such. Do people make trips following the courier's route? Yeah. Yeah, and actually there's actually like a annual like New Vegas meetup or something, I swear. Like there's like a place in Vegas. There's actually like a place in New Vegas. In Las Vegas. Is it this one? I think this could be it. Yeah, in Good Springs. But yeah, they throw like a sort of party every year in Good Springs. You want to go so bad? Go visit the Death Claws. Right. Consume the platinum chip. Can the map load, please? Ow. Casinos are tombs, not even windows to the outside. Yeah, they do that on purpose. Casinos purposely don't have purposely don't have windows, so people don't know what time it is. But please work. Imagine living there and having to deal with people in blue jumpsuits every year. Okay. Map isn't working. No fun. Visit the death claws, yeah. Take one home as a pet. You didn't know that you just read my message and stole it. What was your message? No, I said that before. No, no, no. You stole my message. You stole my voice. How dare you? Do not let freedom members unsupervised. Dude, do not let me unsupervised near a Deathclaw nest. Smell me. Aye, aye, aye. New Orleans to make 0 cents. It's on the coast and below sea level. How can you build a city below sea level? Like, what happens if it, like, I don't know, rains a bit? You just turn into the ocean. Almost wiped it off the map. Yeah, exactly. It's why I'm glad that we don't really have basements here. Like, with the amount of rain that England gets, I can just imagine it being a complete pain in the ass not having your basement flood every single time it rains. Yep. Flooded all the time. Build the basement above the ground. That's called a garage. Remington 700 is worse than the Carabiner. Is it? Maybe. It's called an attic. It's not called a garage, it's called a garage. What? Garage. Garage. It's a garage. Not a garage. Something something French. French word or something. I don't know if it is. Garage. 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 I don't know, I say both to be honest. I forgot. Tomato, tomato. Is tomato. Car hole.
Let's do this.
I don't know, we had a garage but we didn't really put our cars in it. We just used it as storage. Why is this guy sitting by himself? Next to an unlit fire. Yeah, have some kerosene to numb the pain. No, it's fries. Fries. Yeah, my French fries. Don't like the stats bar. Nah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it on. We'll put it this way, if I turn it off, then I can't complain about it. And you gotta have something to complain about.
Ну чё ты зеньки вылупил? Ну чё надо?
BB. But they should redo the stat bars, I think they're just overly complicated. Hmm. Why did he do that?
Чужой!
God damn it. I need to unbind the quick melee button. I always forget. I have two buttons bound to the same thing. God damn it. Nah, PDA has built-in windscreen wipers. Now let's play the fun game of... Okay, there it is. Find the quick melee button. Set it to something stupid. It's a stupid key. Sure. It is water. Is water actually wet, though? I would say it isn't. Right? I don't think water itself is wet. Because to be wet is to have water on it, something, right? Yeah, it makes things wet. But water itself isn't wet. I found the hole, goddammit. If water isn't wet, is fire not hot? No, because hot is a physical property. It's the temperature. Right? You can measure something's temperature. That's a, you know, that's a quantitative quality of it or something. A quantitative property. Something is hot if the temperature is high. But you can't measure wetness, right? You don't measure wetness. It's not something you really measure. I mean, you can try to measure wetness. You can say like, you know, something is so wet if it has a lot of water on it, but that's not a quantitative measurement. So fire can be hot because you can measure the temperature, but water can't be wet because you can't measure wetness. To be wet is to have water on something. So, yeah. Water is very moist. What's the definition of moist? Wet. There you go. It's just another way of saying wet. So water can't be moist. Yeah, slightly or moderately wet. But water isn't wet. And now I've said the word wet so many times I forgot what wet means. Semi-wet. You're really setting yourself up here for some jokes, but you're taking the high road. Least baitable streamer moment. It's entrapment, that's what it is. I'm purposely saying these things to trap you, and then purge you once you fall for the bait. I don't know, but water can't be wet. That's moral of the story. Condensed humidity. No, because what's humidity? Humidity is just a percentage of water in the air, no? Water is condensed steam. Dank was another word for wet. Yeah, it's just the word dank is tainted by what 2014 era as such. I have no water. I'm going to slowly burst out. Water doesn't only contain H2O, so it's wet. Oh god. I'm not gonna make it to the trader. Slowly. Well, no, that's incorrect. Water is H2O. Anything else that is in water is just the contaminants, right? That's not water. If I mix sand and water, the sand doesn't become part of the water, right? It's still water with sand in it. The sand is wet, but the water stays the same. Seawater. Seawater is a mixture of salt and water, and fish poop, right? But that doesn't mean that the salt has become part of the water, right? The water is still water. It just has salt in it. How wet is your Diet Pepsi? Well, the particles in your Pepsi that aren't water are very wet, but the water itself is not wet. Right.
Okay.
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 Thank you, John Mercenary from S.T.A.L.K.E.R Gamer. Finally caught one of my streams. You watched my weapon tier list dozens of times since you never played a S.T.A.L.K.E.R game before Gamma. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I hope they were of use to you, my videos. Also, perfect time to join as I'm just about finishing off now. I need the toilet, man. I ate 2 chicken burgers before the stream started. I need to go to the toilet now. So I think now is a good time to end stream. I still have my 2 pots of beans that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. They're going to sit in my freezer for the rest of their life. Anyway, chat. Adios. Adios, amigos. We will be back tomorrow, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Still pretty relevant, missing out a few weapons. Yeah, my weapon tier lists are mostly relevant. Most weapons have stayed pretty much the same. They're just obviously missing the new weapons, but they're still useful. Build an igloo with beans. Is it still an igloo if it's made out of beans, though? Okay, enough philosophical questions, okay? Save your philosophical questions for tomorrow. Like if water is wet or something. Anyway, I'm off. I am gone. Chat will be back tomorrow. Return tomorrow. Hope you all take care, guys. Hope you have a good one. And hope to see you tomorrow, chat. Bye-bye.